Welcome back to Perkins Pipes. Oh, my friends. Oh, my friends. Do I have a pipe to introduce to you today? I'm getting ready to smoke this for the very first time. It is I don't even have words. I don't even have words to describe everything about this pipe. How it came into my possession. Oh my goodness, it is all I can say. So let me go ahead and bring this out to you right now. We have a gorgeous handcrafted pipe by Caleb at the Catholic Pipe Company. And I'm just going to rotate this slowly for you. You will see that indeed it has the logo for my new book that's coming out, the Golden Waffle Principle, Finding Meaning in Teaching. Right there on the front of the bowl. I sincerely hope that all the wonderful colors, it can get picked up even closely in this video. Beautiful, beautiful shade of green. Dye on the bowl and the shank. We've got these beautiful brownish golden rings, reminiscent of the golden waffle, reminiscent of the cover of the book. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful. I just love that white acrylic stem, and I'm hoping that some of the sunlight can really catch just how beautiful this pipe is. Again, we're doing a slow turn around here for you, and just unbelievable. I got to tell you, as I was filling this up for the first smoke, it's going to be Prince Albert for me, and man, it felt like it took forever to fill this bowl. It just has great capacity for the tobacco there. So, folks, let's get this guy lit, and let's get to talking. Very nice draw immediately. Boy, oh boy. I feel like I got some light coming from the left side of my face here. So let me clench over here. Mmm. 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 What a pipe. My friends, what a pipe. I have to admit, I may have made a mistake in choosing to smoke this for the first time in a video. It's smoking so nicely. I love y'all, but right now I really just kind of want to sit and enjoy this pipe just by myself. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Just look at this guy. And I promise we'll stop gushing about all the detail here, but in just a moment. But please take a look at that. Very, very nice work from Caleb at the Catholic Pipe Company. We will certainly be putting a link to his YouTube channel and his website in the notes for this, obviously. Let me tell you a little bit how this came to be. So, Caleb did the pipe for the Perkins Pipes giveaway in the summer of 2024. And he also did the pipe for the giveaway when we hit 1,000 subscribers. And so he and I have corresponded and texted and so forth, and even about other things as well. Just really, really neat fellow. And he had seen my video that where I was announcing that the book was coming out. And all of a sudden, utterly unexpected, this pipe shows up in the mail. And I will tell you, there's a couple other things that were in the package that I'm not going to go into here, but he wrote a very, very nice letter to me, handwritten. Always appreciate that. Caleb is a writer himself. Shared some of his own writings, which I was deeply honored for him to share some of his own writings with me. They were just wonderful. And he sent me this somewhat Tolkien-inspired pipe, he said. And I think you can see a bit of Middle-earth in this, don't you? A bit of Middle-earth in the shape and the whimsy of it. Just really, really, really cool. And he picked up color schemes from the book cover and the logo, which my son had designed for the book cover. He managed to incorporate that into the pipe. And so just huge shout out, huge thank you to Caleb. And I think I've done something similar. I've done a similar video where I've talked about what I like about a pipe and the various aspects of a pipe. But I want to go into a little bit more detail on that. And using this one as an example. As I remember saying in the other video, first and foremost, it's a functional work of art, right? That the pipes are a functional work of art. And so there's the function. As I said right away, boy, this took a lot of tobacco. I like that. I like that for the functionality. And, you know, I like a longer smoke. And I like the draw of it already. It draws very, very well. And it's one that I can really, I can't get my fingers around and enjoy holding this one. Okay, so there's that. Now, this is my first fully handcrafted pipe. And I love the traditional shapes. Most of the traditional shapes. I don't know that I've made up my mind quite yet about an Paul. But certainly the brandy and the apple and love the Rhodesian and bulldogs, although I don't have either of those. Poker, Prince, the Dublin, love all those classic shapes. And I haven't had and I'm going to use a phrase, kind of rough hewn. And it looks like we got some decent light here. As you look at the edge of the shank here, just looks like this wonderful gnarled piece of wood. Again, perhaps out of Narnia or out of the Shire, perhaps. You look at the top of the, let's see if we can get some light going on. There we go, maybe. The top of the bowl, again, very rough hewn. Love the look of that. Very, very different for me. And one of the things I like about that is that I know this is truly a one of a kind. There is not another pipe like this in the world. And yeah, I think we talked about before with Michelangelo and the Pietà and some of his other sculptures, where you can see the chisel marks. And so you go, wow, that's actually where the artist hand, right, and tool struck the piece of marble. And so to see that, the rough-hewn nature of the bowl there and along the shank, you just know that another human being was at work on this. So I like that. I want to talk about several other things regarding pipes, and again, using this as the example, that I like. I like interesting colors. And we'll have to see how this really comes out in the video here. Do we really see just how wonderfully green this is? I don't know. We'll see how much that shows up, but it is rich. It is dark green in some spots. It's a little more toward Kelly green in others, and I like that. You've all seen me with the purple pipe that I made. Of course, that was nothing like as nice as this one. That was from a blank that I then shaped and so forth. But I've got that one. I've got the one that I made for Christmas, two that I made for Christmas, a red bowl and a green stem, red stem and a green bowl. Then there's the striper pipe I had done. So I like interesting colors. I know some people don't. But I really do. Just look at that guy. Just look at that guy hanging out of my face there. Then I want to talk about, and this is something that Caleb does most all of the pipes that he does, and you'll see that on his website, the Catholic Pipe Company. But you see that wonderful logo that he did there. Well, it's my son's logo from the book that he was able to put on the front of the bowl. He does these highly carved decorative pipes. He does a lot with people's faces, saints especially. He does a lot with shapes, crosses, and so forth. He does a lot with words, whole texts and phrases that he puts on his pipes. And again, I don't know if everybody likes that or not. The thing about a pipe, and the reason I said it's a functional piece of art, pipes are wood, right? This is briar, it's wood. And so wood is made to be worked with. You think, we talk about woodworking, right? And it's such great craftsmanship, and there are carpenters, and that's wonderful, but there's also the fine woodwork, more artisan stuff. And when you've got a substance, a material like wood, it cries out for creativity, cries out for shaping, carving, all that. And so I really enjoy that. I just love that on the front there. I love that aspect to a pipe. The vast majority of my pipes do not have that. I have some that are rusticated, but most of my pipes are smooth. And I made the one centurion pipe that you've seen on this channel, where I had carved a centurion's helmet in the front. Then I've got the commemorative 2024 Perkins pipe, again with a cross on the front that my son had designed, that Caleb put onto that pipe. And he did a very, very nice logo of the Perkins Pipes logo for the giveaway. But yeah, I'm thinking about here, that's it in terms of what I would call figured pipes. Okay, figured, but got some sort of a figure on the bowl somewhere. So don't have much in that regard, but I think that is just wonderful. And of course, come on, hey, it's my book, right? I'm going to love that, and the fact that it was my son's logo. I want to talk about the stem next. A lot of people, I shouldn't say a lot of people, I don't know, I haven't done a scientific poll here, but there certainly are a number of people that really, they really like a certain kind of stem. Right? So you think about the vulcanite stems of yesteryear, which is really a hard rubber, and the particular feel of that in the mouth. And then the vulcanite, or sorry, the acrylic stems. And there's a very different feel in the mouth to both of those. I gotta tell you, I do like both. I'm very cognizant of the difference in the feel. There's a little softer feel to the vulcanite, which is why some people prefer it. I actually like the acrylic because, well, I'm not likely to bite through that. I'm not likely to get the kind of teeth chatter that I would get on a vulcanite stem. But the thing I like about the acrylic is you can have crazy colors. All right, you can, and if you ever go to the Vermont Freehand website with all kinds of piping supplies, and certainly if you're making your own pipes, you know this. But lots of different colors in the acrylic stems. I love this beautiful pearlescent white stem. I'll tell you a couple things why I like it. One, it reminds me of pearl-handled pistol grips. Okay. And I think I showed you in an earlier video way back in 2024. I was talking about various guns. I've got a little .22 revolver, the Heritage Rough Rider, which came with wooden grips. And that Christmas, I asked for, my family was gracious enough to get me, some faux mother of pearl grips. I wanted to be like the Lone Ranger, right? I grew up with the Lone Ranger. Several Halloweens when I was a boy, I remember I went as the Lone Ranger. And I love those mother of pearl grips. So this reminds me of that. Just beautiful. Oh boy, I think maybe you can kind of see there the sunlight streaming through it. You get a look at that. I love the saddle shape of the stem. That's another one I think just goes so nicely with the shank here. There's just a lot going on. Actually, that's going to be another point I'm going to make here in just a moment. But I love the contrasting color. I love the pearlescent white with this beautiful rich green. This is one that I can tell right now as I am smoking it. I got the advantage of doing this as a video because I can look at myself. This is going to encourage my narcissism, but I get to look at it while I'm smoking it. When I'm smoking this one without a video, I can tell you right now I'm going to be pulling it away from my face and I'm going to be looking at it because it is just such a visual treat, such a visual treat. Again, shape and color and so forth. I'll just love that. And this leads me to the next thing I was getting ready to say. There's just so much going on. Again, you've got that saddle stem, bent stem. You've got the rough-hewn bowl and shank. You've got the 3 circles here. Again, picking up part of the design element from the cover of the book. You've got the golden brown dye here and on the front, picking up the theme of the book again, the golden waffle. So there's just so much to engage in visually with the pipe. And I got to tell you, as I've been talking here and smoking, I've been processing in my mind, like, do I really like this pipe, actually? And the answer is a resounding yes. Because it draws very, very well. Just love it. So, friends, have we got questions for you? Let's start with the stem this time. What do you like in terms of the stem? Do you like straight? Do you like bent? Do you like the saddle design? Do you like vulcanite? Do you like acrylic? Do you have both? Do you prefer one or the other? Could you not care less? Talk to us about your thoughts about stems. Love to hear your thoughts on color. Do you like different sorts of colors than maybe a more traditional brown or black? What do you think about colors? What do you think about freehand artisanal pipes like this? Do you prefer to stick solely to traditional shapes? Do you like this kind of thing? What do you think about highly figured bowls, either with people's faces or logos or words or whatever on there? And I've got to say, folks, if you have not been over to Caleb's site, Catholic Pipe Company, like I say, we're going to link to it in the video. Please, please, please throw him some business. His prices are very, very reasonable. He makes an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous pipe. Really just wanted to show this guy off. So, my friends, as Malcolm Guite likes to say, I do these little things in order at last to do nothing. Or as I like to say in Latin, Parva ago ut tandem, nihil agam. Have a wonderful day.
There was a man who walked the earth, diesel and dust, feet in the dirt. He showed us love, he showed us light, he showed the way, he was alive. Follow me, he's calling, for today is the day.